welcome to the next video. This video was originally supposed to be on the Tanologist self-tanning mousse, which I have here to the side and I will show you, which will be the next video, but I thought this is what it looks like here and I will put a picture up somewhere. I thought it made more sense to go through my skincare routine before that and just introduce some new skincare that I have received. I'll go through these first. These are called Sukin and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I got them from Amazon. I've got the Clean Cream Cleanser and the Moisturiser. And they smell beautiful. I've just smelt them, guys. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're 125 mils. They're vegan and they're animal cruelty free, paraben free and GMO free as well. So both are 125 mils. I will link them below on Amazon. I think Amazon, given the time that we're in and things like that, is just amazing because it's the only thing that's really just available to us, I guess, for whatever you need. So this is their facial moisturizer. I'll just go through. So there's no petroleum, no synthetic fragrances, no animal derivatives, no artificial colors, no harsh detergents, no glycol, no sulfates, no parabens, and no silicones. So yes, so it's the smell is like rose hip, avocado, sesame, and jojoba oil, and I'll just usually have to twist it, and it's beautiful. So basically, the purpose of this video today is just to go through my skincare routine before I tan, because I thought that might be a little bit easier, and then just to introduce some new skincare that I have as well. So if we just, sometimes you just have to twist it. It's beautiful. It smells. I've done the cleanser and the cleanser is gorgeous. I prefer oil-based cleansers as well. So here we go. There we go. And a lot comes out. I do like that it has a pump actually, but be careful. It's and the smell is, it's just something that I've never tried. That smells just beautiful. I'd highly recommend it, guys. I will go through the scent again. It's quite a thick moisturiser, but it blends really easily. Now I have the tan on already. I've had it on for about 5 days. I've had 3 showers in between and I'm still quite dark. Tanologist itself is from Lottie, and I will link down her channel somewhere. She developed it, I think, a couple of years ago now. But it is really good. You can either leave it on for an hour, maximum leave it on for 4, or put it on at night before you go to bed, which is what I did. And then I had a shower afterwards. It is also clean, vegan and organic, so we will put that away now because that will be the next video. So yes, what I usually do is I exfoliate. I haven't got my Kaeso pomegranate exfoliator, but I will put a picture here and a link below. I would highly recommend it, even if you don't tan. It's a really good exfoliator. It really gets deep down into the skin, isn't too harsh, and the scent is beautiful. So that's what I do first in the shower. Then obviously hair removal. What I do then is I moisturise all over my body, and I've been using this for 3 years now, and this is the Aveeno relief moisturizer. So this is actually, you can get the normal one, but this is actually for very dry skin. I think there's the normal and very dry skin, and I get the very dry skin one, and again it's a pump, which I absolutely love. And this is 300 mils, and I think I got this in Superdrug a while back, but it's available online, for Superdrug too, because we're not going anywhere. So yes, this has never broken down a tan for me. I know a lot of them are oil-based. If you have an oil-based moisturizer, it will break down a tan. I've had this on for 3 days, and I've been using this regularly, and it hasn't in any way changed the tan or anything like that. The other thing I'll just mention quickly about Tanologist is that this tan is suitable for the face, which I really like, guys. A lot of the time, the tans you have to get a separate, like for example the Garnier, I would never put that on my face, so you do have to look for a similar face tan which has the exact same kind of match, so you don't look like 2 different colours. So I love that this is actually appropriate for the face as well. It doesn't break you out. So yes, going on back to the skin preparation. So what I'll do is I'll exfoliate with that pomegranate from Kaeso. I will then, obviously, if there's any hair removal, and they will then put this on overnight, ready for the next morning for the tan, basically. So yes, so that's what I'll do the night before. Things that I prepare my face for as well though, guys, because I do prepare the face on your skin is very important, not just your body. So because this is, particularly if it's going to be a tan that is appropriate for the face, you are going to have to prepare your face personally, is what I feel, in terms of creams. So what I do for creams anyway is I have the Radiant range from Superdrug. I've got their night and their day cream. These are beautiful scents too. The night cream is very thick, so use it sparingly. This is a moisturiser and a serum, so it's a lot more lotion feel, so use that sparingly too, because it does go a long way. So this is animal cruelty free again. It's the Radiant Skin range from Superdrug. You can get it all online. And this is what it looks like. The consistency is quite thick. A little goes a long way. I usually bring it up the neck as well. Again, this isn't going to affect a tan. For me, this has never affected a self-tan. This is just very kind of refreshing as well. So you can kind of almost feel that water hydration going into your skin straight away. So you really need to hydrate your skin if you're going to have a self-tan as well. Now, so that's that. And it's got kiwi and pomegranate, and it's the smell again, extremely fresh smell, doesn't overpower, but you know, fruit, very fruity, like more like a grapefruit lemon scent to it, and orange. That's the kind of extracts that I get from it. And then this is the Naturally Radiant 2-in-1 moisturiser and serum. And again, even though it's a serum, it's never broken down a tan for me. And again, it awakens skin's natural glow, it hydrates and energizes, and this is 50 mils, and again you'll always see the logo there for the animal cruelty free. And that comes with a pump, which I love, because you know you can control basically what you have. There's nothing worse than kind of putting it out and loads comes out, and then you can't really, it's not the kind of thing you can put back in. So that's what I then use in the daytime. So this is continuously what I'll use, so I won't break up my routine. This is what I will do before I do a tan. And then usually what I find surprising, but what I also like, is that I'm able to use an oil as a primer when I have a tan on, this particular tan. This oil doesn't seem to break up the tan. This is Kaeso's Exfoliate Fig and Mulberry, and it is a facial oil, but it is based for a primer. I use it as a primer, and it has a lovely pump there as well. Everything, you know, is great with a pump. That's what that looks like there, and you just rub that in. I will put pictures everywhere. I appreciate it's hard to see on camera. So yes, all the oils and moisturizers I will put into my skin, make sure that I'm cleansing. Everything is broken down with an oil based cleanser. I will just pop in a picture of my travel sized facial kit as well somewhere, because that can be quite handy if you like those kind of things too. I have not used it as much as when I did in the beginning when I showed you. I find I just like oils to break down. I physically like to remove the makeup to make sure it's all gone. So it's great to have it. It was great to try, but for me personally, I prefer, you know, things like cleansers and getting it all kind of really with your hands, and just making sure it's all clean. Your skin is clean. Because you can rinse out the brushes, you can do all that, but I still feel personally I prefer something like this. So yes, then what I do is, so I've gone through the night and the day and the body and exfoliating, getting your body prepared, and like I was saying, it's really important that your face is prepared as well. So if I had a very, very dry skin and I was going to preparing to tan in about 2 or 3 days, I would use a oil infused face mask. If my skin is okay, but it needs to get out, you know, there's not that there's dirt, but I want to get rid of those blackheads, just remove everything that I need to, and I will link below the review I did. I then put on, maybe 2 days before, so not the night before, the Dead Sea mud mask, because it's a really deep clean for your skin. It's purifying, it does minimize your pores, and it does remove grease and things as well. And I'll show you, I do have I'll put in the info bar, I do have a video on that as well. And that's what it looks like. And what I will say about it is the little goes a long way. So that's as much as I've put on my finger. And that's as far as it's going out. So you just bring it out, similar to the face, you start to just expand that outwards. So 2 or 3 days before is when I would do that. So yes, I would prepare the skin. I would really advise that on the face as well as your body. Exfoliating as well. Get a facial exfoliator. I did have a Kaeso facial exfoliator that I've just run out of, but I will link the Kaeso opening box because I got a calming facial kit from Kaeso. So I just want to do this quick video, guys, because I think it's really important, and the tanning video will be next. It's really, really important to actually prepare the body way before you, even a day before. I prefer to do it a day before, particularly the face I wanted to mention, because I think that gets forgotten a lot of the time as well. What I'll do as well sometimes is before, you know, before I go to bed or in the morning. I think this has been mentioned a few times on my channel. This is another Superdrug, and it's the skincare hydrating mist. This is suitable as well for when you have makeup on. I'll just kind of show you, just kind of close your eyes. You can put it on without makeup, with makeup. Sometimes I put it on before bed, just, you know, if I'm feeling a bit hot or overheating in the morning to refresh. And I'll just do it here. You just kind of, just a quick, I'd usually hold it a little bit further from my face, and it's really quick drying, but it's so refreshing. And if you are kind of in the summer, what I used to do was keep it in the fridge, and it was really nice to use then. So yes, the Sukin products I will link below, but I would really highly recommend preparing the skin on your face as well. So if you have very, very oily skin, make sure that you're using the right products. Don't forget to exfoliate your face as well as your body. And then, you know, if you do feel the need for extra care for your face, like a mask, like I was saying, do it maybe 2 days before. So yes, this was the video I wanted to do, just about preparation on skin and before the tan. This tan itself will be up in the next couple of days. This is it. It's Tanologist. I would highly recommend it, and I will show you kind of the demo, and we will go through it together. Again, 1 hour minimum, 4 hours, or overnight, and I highly would recommend overnight. Depending basically how fast you see it develop, it's different for everybody. So yes, thank you for watching the video, guys. The next one will be Tanologist, and I'll see you in the next video.